lose my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving mad and blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.
I just did.
I can't be touched and I can't
It's
be
the broadcast up there, Yank.
Alright. When you suckers, y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game. I do my I will not crash, honey, y'all.
Dog meat!
What up, fool?
What you doing, dog meat?
I can roll up the manual. I do what you do on the annual. MVP that decision unanimous.
What's up?
Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed
I'm trying to play this franchise game real quick before I get up out of here.
Got it on, smash, foot on the gas.
Shit.
I will not crash.
What's up with you?
Stop me, tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best as I am. It's no need in keeping it low key. I can call
I never see your ass in no goddamn parties or nothing.
No, I don't even do that shit no more, man. I just play my league games and get out of here.
Since you all in love and shit, I see you with your girl chilling.
Yeah.
That player.
Yeah, she be taking up most of my time now, so. Yeah, I be seeing you booed up too, nigga. What you talking about? Yeah, you mean. That's the new move, man. New move.
I'm gonna check your game out, though. Yeah. Who you about to play?
Bebo, one of my arch rivals.
Oh, yeah.
It's a legendary.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Down. Head over.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Now.
And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. He stiff arms him. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Shoot.
Keystone, travel.
Kill. Turn up.
Yo, faster. Hit it.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Watch out.
Hey, Charlie. Hard.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Y'all are waiting. Get the ball. Watch time. Tight end right. Out. 3 down. Out. Hey, alert. 3.
Now the first carry for Bush. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Watch the block. Motion. Block.
And that'll set him back 5. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8.
Safe.
Kill. 80 weapon.
What's up?
Kill.
48 to Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away. Quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Von Bell up to make the tackle. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run. It's Dorsett, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing.
I want to hear that shit, nigga.
Fuck you then too, huh?
Okay,
shit.
Defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
64, weak. Hey, Zoo. Hey, Sam off.
And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Twanzo! What's up, Twan, baby? Twan, he left.
General West. Shoot! Back. Score. 5. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Hey, Delta.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Know about old M. Old M dog.
60 Pittsburgh.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, echo. Mike 56, Mike 52.
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
They'll start on the ground with Bush. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. So that'll back him up 5.
Set, 95-56. March 47. Stay with your man. Alert 3. Check. 36.
On second down, here's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Bush. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Strong left. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down. Check, check. Kill. Lucky. Topper. Let's go. It's our time. It's our time.
Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Ready. 56. Mike's 56. Hey, watch the ball. Watch twins. Hey, switch gears.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it go deep. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever is going to take...
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
That's going to be a long day. 36.
Easy, opposite. 61, matchbox lights.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fuck out of here.
They'll hand it off to Bush. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the... outside trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, it's Bush. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Check 31, check 31. "47's the mic.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Jumping.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Watch the screen. Kill.
X3. 218. Chopper. You're good. Line 4. Ready.
94's the mic. Come on, dude.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
Check. Watch quick. Watch the
Kill.
On 1st down, Bush. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get ready. Mike 55.
53. Small.
Here's Breeze. This is caught. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
In his 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017. Just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
1st and goal, Bush. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hey, here we go.
Breeze going to throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're...
This is Elliott. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Check out, read.
He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. Touchdown, New Orleans! Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and take. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7. Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check, check. Fresno.
2nd and 9 now. Flushed, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hey, box drop. Look at me. Go.
Back to throw here. Complete to Jason Witten. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First down, Cowboys.
Ready. 56. Oh, here we go. Oh, kill. Go. What? Squeeze. Rush in. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Hayes. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yep.
You don't want it. 56 to Mike.
Now. Rock it. Hey, exit.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Ready.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move, the Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Ready? You ready?
Blue down. Watch the eye.
They'll run on first down. It's Bush, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll go again with Bush. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Slam.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming.
5-9. Whoa.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Bravo.
56, Mike, 56. It's been a long day for you. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. All day.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
It's a game of...
You said little tease it. Oh.
Let's talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Hold on, bro.
Who is they talking about they need to talk?
You send your team, Torrian, you strapped over there, boy.
Who is that talking? Talking about we need to talk.
We need to talk business, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hit the conference room after this game, but I'm probably gonna get up out of here. I just want to play this shit before I go.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Slaughter can get an invite.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I just went in yesterday. I asked anybody with a player that listed in the mystery league.
Slaughter.
Nah, fuck me. That's fine. Not bad,
Fuck about no Slaughter out front here, nigga.
Yes, sir. Nigga, you got an invite, nigga.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play.
Trey.
Yes. Soon as he advances it, bro. You can
it's a credit to their defense.
Trey.
They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And it was was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I didn't play 2 games. I had one game I had scheduled to play at 10:30, and but I had to stay at work later so longer, so I had, just text him and tell him he could send it. And so I took the L on that. And then I was beating him, the other dude, I was beating him like 23-0.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Tyler, 64, weak.
Now Dorsett. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Leo! Out! Get it!
They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down.
From the 30 on second down, Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Check, 47. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Shit.
Okay, whenever you get a chance, take it down and put it back up.
Hey, kill!
Hey, me and you all day.
General West! Hey, kill! Check.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Pressure gets to him,